Just general advice, really. Where to, somewhere where to go. Groups to find, voluntary groups, walking groups, cycling groups. Somewhere where maybe some drop-ins, something where it's not too expensive. And how to maybe get a cheaper gym pass.
more like team sports, so that we can like football and netball
games.
like sports games,
maybe some individual games and some team games.
Like relay races and egg and spoon races and things. Just like more fun things, so that it's more active.
Well, we have a weight management programme at Salford Heart Care's drop-ins, but I still have to go to Weight Watchers because it's not intensive enough and it's only every 2 weeks. So I'm paying nearly £20 a month just for going to Weight Watchers and having it online. I thought if we could improve on that sort of thing so that more people would get involved and it wouldn't be so expensive for them. Because I know a lot of people would like to go to something like Weight Watchers, but they can't afford it. So yeah, that's what I'd advise.
We need to reach out to the youth a bit more, because majority of the people are old, which is good, looking after old people, but we need more of the young. We need an audience of youngsters. We need something to attract the younger audience.
It will be very beneficial if the more courses, health related, is done in the mosque in Urdu language. So it will be beneficial for me and my community, the ladies who don't speak English and Urdu is their first language.
Probably the biggest thing at the moment is for me to be able to carry on delivering the EPP courses. And that gives me opportunities to practice the skills myself, but also to get a lot of satisfaction from delivering those courses. And that encourages me to carry on looking after myself. And particularly in terms of the action plans that take place during every week of the course, to look at complementary therapies. I know there's a lot of concern about lack of evidence of most of the therapies, but people actually get a lot of feeling well out of it, and that's important. Even if you're not effecting a cure or things like that, it's that feeling of well-being, and a lot of people get a lot of that from complementary therapies. There may not be evidence, but people value them. And let's have a sustainable business that recycles kitchen waste, grows plants for in bloom, and grows food for people to eat.
I think it's mainly about awareness, but I think that because I'm from an ethnic background, sometimes I think that you need more languages and the courses to be done in different languages so that a lot more people can take care of themselves, including myself. They need to network and build a lot more bridges. I think that they need to go into more community centres and go into more mosques, and actually they just need to build bridges. I think that's where the budget would be spent.
If we had something where you knew about all the services, like a directory or something, that would be really useful, because it would mean that you could find these services just by looking through a book.
I think Salford's actually doing quite a lot, really. I've just heard of a group that's running on a Thursdays in the morning. That's a diet and exercise club, which is free, because obviously financially, although I'm working long hours, the money doesn't reflect that. So something like that, and maybe more of them, would be absolutely perfect, because some people can't afford, especially in the heart of Salford, some people cannot afford to get to a gym or pay for a gym. So things like that would be fantastic. Free diet management and exercise class, a bit like the Weight Watchers groups, I suppose, only free, with the gym element in there as well.
It's the aftercare, for people going out on their own, after they've had the recovery and all that, the recovery programs, so they can go into the community on their own.
It's only if you can run a few more courses, right? We are doing a few courses in there. If you're willing to do some more courses in our place, which one is Eccles and Salford Mosque.